Hi, this is Zachary King. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video, my wife asked me after I shot my What If fantasy why I shot it. And I thought it was common knowledge, it would be common knowledge if you watched it, why I shot it. But then I got these comments where people said it was the worst video they had ever seen. So I thought maybe I should do an explanation. I wouldn't think I would have to, but apparently I do. So let's start off with What If. What If, back in the 80s and the 90s, was a comic book. I don't know if they're still made or not, but it would be like What If, and then it would give like the name of a superhero that died in the comic book. But what if they had not died? What if they had lived? How would the comic book universe be different? Or if somebody that had not died did die, how would that have affected the Marvel or the DC universe? Because I don't know which comic book it was, but I remember they were popular. And they would do outrageous what-if scenarios. And they were fun. But you had to be a comic book nerd or geek to get into them. Fantasy, obviously, means it's not real. And even at the beginning of the video, I say, this is heresy. So you know right off the bat, it's not real, it's probably never going to happen, and it's heresy. So once you know all those things, but then you're given the option, let's say the Pope baptized an alien that turned out it was a demon. And now that demon is now an angel again. And he tells all the other demons to do the same thing, and they all do it, and they all become angels again. And they all talk to Satan, and he does it. And now he's Lucifer instead of Satan. And all of them can get back into heaven, and none of them are condemned to hell. My point in making it was, the what if fantasy was, what if that happened, and we no longer had murder? We no longer had rape. We no longer had robbery. Nobody lied. Nobody steals. The Ten Commandments becomes obsolete because no one's doing any of the sins. No one is tempted to sin anymore. Abortion ends. You know, Satan became Lucifer again, so he doesn't care about gaining power. And the Antichrist, he doesn't have the temptation because there's no demons to tempt him. And he might even convert. And think about how many people would become Catholic if there was no sin in the world and everybody saw things as they truly are. But there's nothing evil. There's nothing tempting you to do anything bad anymore. Nothing. How great would the world be? We wouldn't be in for a chastisement. I think God would reward us. That was my reason for making it. To take you all on my fantasy journey. What would life be like if these things took place? I didn't mean to offend anybody. Sorry about you guys that thought this was the worst video you've ever seen. And the people that didn't hear me say this was heresy. Alright, thank you very much for tuning into this YouTube channel. And may the peace of the Lord be always with you.